Okay, so I have my rail attached to the top. Just countersunk some screws, one in each one. That's enough to hold it for now, because the top cap and the front plywood is going to hold everything in place really nice and sturdy. Now I've got a back section here that I still have to make. So I did the same thing in the corner. I slid my wood up here, put my blocks, marked it, took it on my miter saw and cut that edge so it fits nice and flush on there. And it lays flat on each one of my blocks. So now what I'll do is I'll mark it right here where to cut it, and then I can put this piece on here, and the framing is just about done. Then I can start on the top cap. Get that piece on, then I can put the plywood around the paneling around the sides and make my bench top and call it good. Alright, stay tuned. Okay, so now I've got this piece installed. Everything's pretty solid. Now what I need to do is install another batten along here all the way to the bottom, just like this side. And the way I do that to get those angles, top and bottom, is I have my piece that I cut, and all I'm going to do is set it here on the floor, let it rest up against the wall, just like that, and then scribe a line on both sides, and then I'll cut it, and then I'll fasten it in place just like I did that side there, and then the frame is just about done. Alright, stay tuned. Okay, so now that I have the framing done, I'm ready to start on the top pieces. And like I said, we have to add an extra piece out here, so when the bench seat is put on and it'll be able to open, it'll be able to clear the sides. So I have a piece cut, and what I'm going to do now is put that on here and fasten that down, and then I can start on my the rest of the top pieces here that go around. And then I will cut or have little 45-degree pieces that I glue on the bottom to keep my miter joints nice and flat all the way around. So I've got one on each corner, like so. And let's see if I can get a shot of that one. Yeah. So that is going to be my next step. So I have that piece to install and 4 more pieces, and then I'm ready to start the paneling process on the sides. Stay tuned. So I have my miter pieces on that the bench seat is gonna rest on, and I'm putting my little blocks under the edge here to keep it flat. As you can see, it's a little bit raised here, but once I put the block under it, it'll take that up and take that right out of there. And then the whole purpose of that top cap is so when the bench is resting, it rests right on that top cap. And that's how I make the bench. So I'm going to put these corner pieces on, and you can see how I do that, which is fairly simple. Take your block, take a little bit of glue, spread a little bit of glue on your block. You get you a couple of clamps, Quick Grips, made by Irwin. And we'll put these on here. Try not to let it slip so you don't get your glue all over everything else except where you want it. I think it's getting near the end of the day here. Alright, that should do it. Now we're going to take this, we'll put it under here, like so. Take your nifty-difty clamps, clamp that right on that edge and clamp, clamp, clamp. Oh yeah. Nice and flush, flat. So let's do our second one here. Alright. Put that one under here also. And wiggle it around, get that glue mushed in there. Get our quick grip. Set right there, and then squeeze. You can see it just pulling up, nice and flush. Oh yeah. And then the only thing you have to do is just make sure that the glue that runs out doesn't drip on anything that you don't want it to drip on. And that's it. So this side is technically finished. Now I'm ready to start doing the paneling, and that's when it starts taking shape. So this is the skeleton, this is the bones. Now we got to put some skin on top of that, and then we could put our bench seat on the top and be near completion with that. Now's a good time to start thinking about the material that you want to use for your cushions, you know, the color and the style, that kind of stuff. I think with the color of the interior here being a light gray, I'm probably going to go with probably a dark gray color on the cushions. But anyway, that is how we build the frame for the benches, and I think it's turning out pretty nice. And that is wide enough that a person can actually lay down on there pretty comfortably. I think it's about 36 inches wide. Very nice, very, very nice. Okay, stay tuned. Probably one of the best things that you can do for yourself, at least to make you feel good about your job, is at the end of every task. So today it's like I wanted to frame the bench seats up, and then the next step will be the paneling that goes on it. So before I do the next step, the best thing to do is every time you section something off, clean up after yourself, so when you go to start your next task, that you're not having to clean up before that. And that's always discouraging. You know, you get in there and it looks like a mess and you don't even want to work on it. So after every task that you do a quick cleanup, put tools away, put everything back in order, so then when you come back to do your next step, everything's nice and clean in their place, and you can begin work and actually feel like you're getting something done. So, and that's what I did. I went ahead and took the airline, blew out most of the sawdust, and then I took my shop vac and went through and cleaned out all the little nooks and crannies. So you might not be able to tell it from what you're looking at, but from what I'm looking at, it looks pretty doggone clean. So I'm pretty happy with that. My next step is, like I said, to put the paneling on. So everything is in its place, it's ready to go. So when I pick up my stuff to go, I am ready. I don't have to move things out of the way, I don't have to do any cleanup, and I'll actually want to come in and do something. So I got done today what I wanted to get done, and I believe tomorrow afternoon sometime I'll grab my paneling, cut the pieces, go ahead and install those, and start working on the bench top. And I need to get it done and keep going. So stay tuned.